Welcome back. I'm Vader Van Odin, and I'm by myself today. As you can see, there is nobody next to me. No, of course, Odin's here in his camouflage. Almost forgot he was here because I couldn't see him.
It's basically like...
Such a bad joke.
Actually, I could have just replaced myself with a bush.
With rubbish?
A bush.
A bush. Well, you are wearing a bush. You got some camouflage jersey on.
No, but I could like go outside when you're not looking, quickly grab a bush,
and I wouldn't even know.
And then run away.
I wouldn't even know. Yeah, we're back with our weekly Let's Chat, Not Play. I think that's what we're calling it, isn't it?
Yes, Let's Chat,
Not Play.
No players.
I kind of like
it. No players.
But we're going to talk about what we've been playing, what we've been doing, and what we've been seeing.
And what I've been conquering.
Conquering, yep. So, Odin, we got all dressed up in cosplay for Armageddon this weekend, didn't we?
Do you know what it was called?
Armageddon?
No.
Cosplay?
Yes,
Oh, the costume.
Cosplay was called.
Yeah. My Hero Academia.
My Hero Academia!
Yep. And Odin went as Deku. Midoriya.
Super Punch.
In his first superhero costume, the one his mum helped make. Which, in real life, that's true, because your mum helped make it too.
That's correct.
And it was very cool. It had the cold green hood, crazy hair, ears. So yeah, I'm not big and huge, so I went as the sick, weak version of All Might.
So basically, you're not All Might, you're No Might.
Marmite?
Yes, you're Marmite.
Marmite.
I do not like your Marmite.
Marmite's great.
I don't like you on my toast.
But you're Deku. You like All Might. And even when he's weak, because he's your idol inspiration.
I don't like you on my toast, because I don't like Marmite.
Okay. Fair enough. I don't think I'd like All Might on my toast either. I like Marmite on my toast. Anyway, off topic. So we went in cosplay. Odin's little sister came with us. She went as Ash Ketchum.
Ash Ketchum.
She's super cute, and she took along her little Squirtle, which she carried around.
Insult. Ash Ketchum. Wait, no.
Ash Ketchup?
Yeah, Ash
Ketchup.
Ketchup.
Well, Ketchum is supposed to be just sound like Ketchum, because he likes to catch them all.
I know.
It's a really bad pun.
Catch him.
Yeah.
Like,
anyway, so we thought we'd tell you about Armageddon. Basically, it's a very similar kind of to a mini Comic-Con we have here in New Zealand.
Yeah.
They're in all the major cities, and it was Wellington's turn, where we're from. And it's Easter weekend, for anyone who wants to know.
Easter weekend.
That's right.
Easter week.
What's great about Easter weekend?
I got a day, there was no school on Friday.
Yeah, that's right.
Yesterday there was absolutely no school.
And no school Monday. And no school Tuesday.
What?
You get a 5-day weekend, you son of a gun. I get to go back to work on Tuesday. Anyway, off topic. Always off topic. So Armageddon, it's kind of like a mini Comic-Con. We get some famous people come down. We don't really care about those too much.
Famous people?
Yeah, like from TV shows. Like this year, the guy from Hawkeye came. There was Ginny Weasley from Harry Potter came. There was, I think, the guy from iZombie, the doctor guy, Ravi. I can't remember his name.
Right.
And a few other, like a bunch of other people. A couple of people from 100. You don't know that show.
I have no clue.
And a bunch of voice actors. So there was the TV show Kung Fu Panda. There was, I've forgotten the rest.
There was
the English version for the Sword Art Online girl. But we only saw them. We didn't really talk. We didn't go meet them.
I cannot believe you forgot your favourite show.
What?
There was Japanese cartoon. I can't remember what it's called.
This time or last time?
This time. There's an old guy. Got the
Master Roshi.
Dragon Ball Z.
Master Roshi, the English voice actor, was there. But we didn't line up to get autographs. It takes too long.
It was like the biggest line in the world.
There was a big line. So we just walk around, dressed up like cool dudes, and just meeting and talking to people and looking at the shops. And we thought we'd show you what we got. So we got a mystery box of My Hero Academia themed. And, well, I guess if you're listening to this, we'll tell you what we got. We got Midoriya plushie cushion, which Odin likes. We got a couple of posters. So a couple of posters just with My Hero Academia on it. Pin and some postcards. It's pretty cool. While we were there, we won a Game of Thrones Daenerys Targaryen pop vinyl, and I was kind of a bit salty about this. I was super glad to win it, and then the guy, we started talking to the guy about Westworld, and I've never seen the show, but I know they have a Musashi pop vinyl, and I said, because he mentioned Westworld to me, because the competition was promoting an online TV service, and he mentioned Westworld, and I said, oh, I haven't seen it, but I want the Musashi pop vinyl. He goes, oh, we have one out back. And I said, can I swap? He said, oh, no, I can't do that. So I could have had a Musashi pop vinyl instead, which I'd prefer a lot.
But the guy was annoying.
He was annoying that he told me and then wouldn't actually swap it for me.
I know. He could have at least said no if he wasn't going to grab it.
Or just not bring it up. Yeah, exactly. So I'm a bit annoyed about that. Musashi, if those who don't know, is a famous samurai in Japan from about 400 years ago, I think, from memory.
400!
Yeah. And he was undefeated. He stopped using a real sword because he was too good at fighting. That's a really ugly face you're doing.
I know.
He's not 400 years old. He's 400 years ago he lived.
Ah.
And because that'd be just I don't stop doing weird faces.
Okay.
But he was really good, and he fought with a wooden sword because he was too good at with a real sword. So he's a very tough warrior. So I would really like the pop vinyl from it for him. We went. Oh, I'm disappearing off camera.
Oh.
We got some art. So we got this one to put up in Arya's room.
A dragon one.
And it's a cute little dragon, and the artist, Leah Dambeck, and she can be found on Tumblr at Leader Ambeck. That's leadambeck.tumblr.com. And she does very, very nice work. A very cute, stylized dragon there. And Arya just fell in love with it, so we bought it, and we wanted to give her a shout out. And before we move on, Odin, we also have, surprise, American stuff.
Yes, we do.
We've got American drinks, American candy, so throughout the show we're going to taste test. So I like my root beer. This is mug root beer. I know it's not the best, but it's what I could find at our local American shop.
This isn't really a taste test. I've already had this, but it's just...
Oh, you didn't tell me that. You spoiler. So Odin's got crushed strawberry. I'm going to try my root beer. It's not bad. Very rooty.
Really delicious. And strawberry.
And stop slurping. Next up on our art corner, I'll try and explain these for those who are listening.
Which is part of my wait.
This is Odin's request that he bought his sons because his name is Odin.
Yes.
So he bought a Loki.
Yes, I actually didn't let you turn the page until you said you would buy it.
Yeah, he made me buy them. So we got two A5 prints of... They're hand-drawn on Photoshop, she said. But they're very good, and she uses pictures or posters or images from media as reference.
They're just so good.
But she's very talented, so we wanted to support her. So we've got a Thor with his eye patch and a Loki.
And it's got like lightning. His only eye is glowing. And
He's
lightning
powering
is
up.
all around him. It is so good!
It's very cool. So Odin's got pictures of his sons we're going to get framed and put in his room. And that is done by Michelle Airlie. And she can be found on Tumblr at atarial.tumblr.com.
Another Tumblr.
Yeah, well, the other stuff, but I'll put more of the details in the show notes. What else did we get at Armageddon? We got...
Oh yeah, Charmander.
It's been a tradition of ours for the last 3 years.
An absolute tradition.
And it started off, we first got Odin a Bulbasaur 3 years ago.
Bulbasaur.
That's right. And then last year we got a Squirtle for Arya.
Squirtle.
And so this year we kind of had to finish off the original 3 starting Pokemon of Red and Blue.
Charmander.
So we got Charmander.
But didn't we get when did we get Pikachu?
Pikachu we got for elsewhere. But he's not one of the original starting 3. These were you had the 3 options in the original game.
In one of the movies or
The TV show.
Yeah.
Yeah, he starts. They're all gone because he slipped in.
Yeah.
And they did a yellow version of the same game. So they had blue and red, and then they did a yellow version. And the yellow version you started with Pikachu, like the TV show. But the game and all the games, all the ones that followed after that, you always have 3 Pokemon to start with, and it's usually a fire, water, or plant type Pokemon you start with.
No electric.
I don't know. I think it's always the same elements. There may. I don't know. I'm not that well versed. I'm old. I'm old, Odin. I only know the original Pokemon.
You're an old man.
Yeah.
You're actually getting your grey hair.
I know I am. So we got Charmander. So we've got 3 plushies of the starting 3, and I think that's kind of cool.
Well, technically 4.
I think that's. Oh, we also met someone who did Japanese calligraphy, and so they wrote Midoriya. That's from My Hero Academia. Odin's
That's the last
character.
name of my character.
That's his first name. Oh no, it is the last name. Sorry. Yeah, but that's everyone just calls him that.
And
oh wait, no, is that? I got confused. I can't remember. That's what people call him. So I think it must be his first name.
And
doesn't matter. That's his name, and that's in kanji. And
also,
then I'm a huge nerd with Dragon Ball Z, so I got Son Goku written.
Right there, absolute no.
I think that's the right one. That's Son Goku. Yeah, that's Son Goku. I recognise that.
Yeah. Also, like at the Japanese store, they had like plastic models of.
Yeah, have you never seen those before? I'm sure I told you.
I don't think I have.
So
I think you told me, but I haven't seen them.
Let me explain.
Like the plastic food
you go.
was like looks so yummy.
That's nice.
I just wanted to eat it.
Well, that's the point. So, for those who don't know, and I'll explain to you now just so it's clear, in Japan, a lot of the restaurants have fake plastic food that looks as close to real food as possible. So before you order, you know what you're going to get. You go, okay, I want that number or that item. I know it's going to look, it's going to have noodles, it's going to have lettuce, it's going to have this, it's going to have meat.
It's going to taste delicious.
Yeah, because you can see what the ingredients are and see what the end result is.
And you can see
how
delicious it is.
Isn't that how clever that is? That's super clever.
It's like...
And did you know, there's a restaurant in Wellington, in town, that does the same thing.
Ooh,
and it's probably, I think it's from memory, it's a Japanese place. It's Japanese or Asian.
I want to go there.
Well, maybe we'll take you there sometime. Yeah. So yeah, it was the Japanese embassy store they had there. We have quite a close relationship with Japan here in Wellington. There's lots of sister cities and school exchanges.
I'm going to move.
Your cousin's going to Japan later this year for a school trip.
The school has bought...
I went on a school trip to Japan, don't you know?
No.
When I was 14.
So they buy tickets on the airport.
No, it's like...
Airport.
Because he studies Japanese, and they every couple of years they'll run a trip where you can go visit a school in Japan for a few weeks. Sometimes you go for a few months, and when you're younger though, you tend to just go for a few weeks, and you travel around and you experience Japan. So instead of just learning the language, you're learning about the culture and the country. If I earn some more money, and by the time you get to high school, if you want to study Japanese, then we can send you to Japan.
I'm definitely doing that.
Okay. Well, you got to study hard.
Studying!
Should we move on to the next thing?
Yes.
And that is trying an American candy.
Oh yeah!
So we've got sour punch.
Oh yeah! I'm gonna punch you with some sour stuff.
And they don't seem to have flavours. This is just green flavoured. Do you want green or do you want red?
I want red. I'm a Viking. Of course I'm crazy. Yeah.
Alright.
I haven't even opened it.
Not that sour. It's not bad. I wouldn't write home about it. It's not any... Do you like it?
I love it. Huh.
It's kind of like our little Coke bottles.
Mhm.
We have little... I don't know if they have them in America. Little gummy Coke bottles. They're coated in like a sour sugar like this. That's alright. I don't think it's anything special though. I think we have just as... Yeah, well you like anything with sugar in it. Moving on. What was the favourite costume you saw at Armageddon?
My no.
Little
Witch Academy.
Academia.
Academia.
It might be just Academy. I can't remember. Academia is the My Hero Academia, so maybe it's just Academy. Academy will do.
Yes. Because they had like
It's a cool cartoon, that one. We like that. We've watched the whole series.
They had the
wands and everything, eh?
Yeah, they also so the two characters they had, I think, was the main girl. Was it the main girl?
No, there was the one that's the friend, but she's kind of she's a really smart, rich one who like in competition with the main girl. That she has the blonde hair, like the white blonde hair with the little blue strips. The wig was really good. And the hats were really good. They had the whole uniform and everything.
I know, one was like wonky and whole thing, and then the white one was like complete
The white
straight.
Yeah. It was really good. Very, very good.
Yes.
And we also saw a purple sequenced Spartan from Halo. I thought that Arya loved it because it was
It was like
a Spartan Halo armor.
It was a Halo guy. Well,
girl.
Girl,
Yeah.
yes, girl. That was like completely pink, purple, colourful stuff.
Yeah, it was super cool.
The completely opposite.
It was like a pretty disco version of Halo.
I know, like the Halo characters are like all dark and no sparkles. With this one, complete opposite. Sparkles, light and everything.
There was sparkles everywhere. We saw an Iron Man. We saw
Oh
the
yeah, Iron Man was
Stormtroopers.
so good. It looks like actual metal.
It was metal. He used metal.
What?
It was just tin plate. Man, calm down. But it was fun. We bought some stuff. We saw lots of things. We got people liked our costumes. We got lots of people taking pictures of us.
Could have felt like
I'd
I
say
wasn't really
10. 10 people.
9, 11.
Around there. Let's just say 9. 9 people took pictures of us.
No.
And it was fun. And it was just fun times as a family and we're getting ready. So, good times. Oh, Odin, what else did we want to talk about this week?
Dragon. Wait.
Our computers turned off. We were going to talk about The Legend of Korra, I just remembered.
Oh yes, the legend.
We finished
Korra.
The Legend of Korra.
Yes.
What is better, in your opinion? The original Last Airbender or Legend of Korra?
Legend of Korra.
Really? Really? No, nothing beats the original for me. And
Everything beats the original. Like, they've got tech. They've got a whole bunch of metal benders. There's lava benders.
yeah, you focus on the weirdest stuff.
It's amazing.
Just because they got tech doesn't mean it's a better show. I'll tell you why I'm a bit upset by it.
Also, there's the spirit.
In general, I think it did pretty good. I think it was pretty good follow-up.
Yes, there's like spirit worlds.
But the original is still way better story and has a whole better arc. It got a bit too serious, and I didn't like how the bad guys always were beating Korra, but she'd get super powerful, and then all of a sudden, like this one other person would come up. Like, spoilers a little bit. The 4th season, the bad person is just a foot soldier from season 3. She's just a normal person on Korra's side, but then she becomes like this, like
Maniac!
yeah, she becomes a maniac and starts trying to be a dictator and take over the Earth Kingdom.
We'll be
And
united.
at the end, like, she's doing such bad stuff. Like, she destroys the whole Republic City, pretty much.
She destroys.
And
No,
the-
she actually destroys it.
Well, most of it, yeah, like 80-90% of it. Yeah, a huge amount. And then at the end, they're like, naughty girl. And, like, she doesn't even, like, she deserved to, like, be killed in battle or die or something. Or
She deserved to be executed.
well, that's probably a bit harsh. Anyway, but I just didn't like how they kind of, Korra's was like, oh, well. And that kind of was a disappointment to me. Whereas I really liked how they dealt with the ending of Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah.
So that's what I want to talk about. But the firebending is cool, but it's a little. And the metal bending, I think they made too many metal benders.
I love the metal benders.
It is no. See, that's his problem. It was super cool when only what's her name? Toph could do it.
Tough. I call her tough, but it's actually
She's tough Toph. She's super tough, that girl. She's awesome. I really like her.
Yeah, that's why she's called
She's
tough.
she's like your sister. She's so fiery and fighty. Always ready to fight. I liked the metal bending when Toph was only one that could do it. And I get more people, and then at the start of Legend of Korra, it was just limited to a few of the police officers. But by the season 4, like, almost every Earthbender was doing metal bending, and I was like, I don't really like that.
Yeah.
So I was a bit disappointed by that, and so it kind of just became too common. But in general, it was a lot of fun. I was hoping they would bring back pro bending, because pro bending was my favourite part of season 1.
Oh yeah, pro bending was awesome.
Yeah.
But there was like...
And it'd be cool if they adapted it and brought it back, and they included air bending in there as well, so you could have a fourth bender.
But they weren't...
But
yeah, they
season
did.
4, they got airbenders back, which I thought was a
Yeah.
nice touch. I thought that was cool that they incorporated them back
Yeah,
in.
I would love to like reunite an entire nation.
Yeah, that's
That would be
pretty cool.
just awesome.
Yeah. But that's enough about Legend of Korra. You wanted to tell me more about Dragon Quest builders.
Yes, my adventures have been pretty nice.
You're up to world 4 or 5?
Chapter
Chapter 4
4.
or 5. It's the same thing, it's a whole new
4.
area.
And it actually said something about the Dragon Lord's castle.
Which would be the last one, you think? Or in this...
It's probably season 5 because it says it was like around like the waters or something.
Yeah. So what's the main theme in this one? Like the second one was death. Like is
no,
that,
like literally, it's so hard to get food.
So everything's dying and rotting away.
Everything's rotten.
So it's like a skeleton yard, the yard like you see in The Lion King. You've seen The Lion King, haven't you?
Yeah, it's
the elephant graveyard.
Yeah, it's basically the elephant graveyard. There are so many piles of stones, but you can get this like holy water, which
Does that heal you?
No, it doesn't heal you. You just use normal stuff to heal you. You use it, then it goes up into the air, like a thing of water
like
surrounds it.
Okay. It's like
and
a magic
then it
rain.
just disappears instantly, and grass and like so skeleton bones will turn into
bananas. I'm just kidding.
There are no bananas.
Okay.
The white. There are like white flowers. You can turn into healing pots.
Oh yeah.
Then there's also these like purple bushes. Those will turn into the healing bushes that you can grab.
That's kind of cool.
Healing leaves.
So it's like a magic rain.
Yeah, and also the old skeleton like dirt stuff, ashes will turn into grass and dirt.
That's cool. So you're kind of trying to restore life back to this just barren, dying wasteland.
Yes. There's also...
That sounds really cool.
Yeah, and also...
What's the coolest thing you found while you've been hunting in there?
You didn't start off with the banner of hope. You have like a banner starting off, usually.
Yep.
And
that's where you say for those who haven't played that. That's
yeah.
where it creates a barrier of safety for people in a refuge in this dying world. Because the whole world in general is like not very good state, is it? And you'll come back as the hero to restore life and to create things back in this world.
Also, it says your job is not to defeat the Dragon Lord. It is just to build hope, so someone else will be able to defeat the Dragon Lord.
Yep.
So you start off finding a guy. He leads you to this place which has a stone princess, which once you get the holy water, he'll follow you because he stays in this little building that 2 blocks to rebuild it. He follows you, and the stone princess is just in that little area. He follows you to there, which is like right next to the room. Then you use that. The princess comes real. Because she used this like magic thing,
she was turned to stone.
Which turned her into stone.
Was that to protect her, or was that an evil villain's magic spell?
She said, I think she used it, and so she could be protected.
Okay, she used it to protect herself.
Or it was just
And so you brought her back to life from her being in stone.
Yes, and then you fight a group of monsters like you usually do. Get the blue teleporter, and like there are ruined banners which you can save at. You go through the blue teleporter, and then you find a castle.
And is that where the banner is?
A ruined place. No, that's where your actual base is going to be.
Okay.
You don't get the banner of
normally,
hope.
just to let people know who are listening and watching,
that
you normally, when you start a chapter, you have a banner of hope in your town.
Like you've got like a watcher or a god that will give you the banner of hope.
Yep.
But she says
she can't do it this time.
Yeah, and also she can't really help you that much because it's so dark and evil.
She can't pierce the darkness.
Her magic can't reach very good.
That's kind of cool that you get on an adventure.
And then there's like this huge castle, which is the second castle of the place that. Because the ruins that you're bringing back is the actual castle, but they made another castle. You have to defeat 11 guys. 11 plus 1. One of them is actually one of those spoilers. Giants. There are 2 types of giants. One's with like long legs, ginormous.
Clubs.
Yeah, with a club, ginormous. Then there's like a big fat guys.
Cyclops ones with 1 eye?
Cyclops.
Yeah.
And then there are fat ones which I think have 2 eyes. And they're like... And they've also got a club, but they've got stubby legs.
Okay.
You have to defeat one of those.
And is this all before you get your banner?
The cut. You
Is that
can
as
save
you
at the ruined banners.
They got yeah.
Um,
I really like.
and you have to defeat all 11 of those guys to open 2 chests, which I think one has a seed of life, which you can.
Heal
It heals you
and gives you extra health.
5 extra health,
Yeah.
and it also gives you the banner of hope. Then you can go to the little stand where you put the banner of hope on. Then
And you take control of the castle, or the area.
the ruined castle.
Yeah, that's kind of cool because
And
I
you
like
get the princess.
Let
The
me
guy
show
that
you.
takes you to the place, and then a new guy.
So you get a few villagers to start off with.
Yeah, free village.
I really like that instead of doing the same thing where you start at a base and you build from there. I like that they've put you on a quest, like an adventurer
Well, you
to
don't
find your base.
You
I
don't
thought-
start at the base. You actually.
well, in all
you
of them you
start
start pretty
near
close.
it.
Well, exactly,
Yeah.
and you just walk to the base and it's there. It sounds like this is more of an adventure before you start, and I like that. 'Cause
Way
it,
more.
it changes the gameplay up a little bit, doesn't it?
Also, you can't just go to the ruined castle. You have to defeat the group of monsters to get the blue teleporter.
Yeah, no, I
Place
understand.
that,
You
then
told
go
us
to
that.
the
You told
next
us that.
world.
You told us that already. And so I like, as I say, I like that there's kind of a stage to it, and it changes the formula of the game. Really cool.
Yeah.
But I think it's candy time.
Yeah, it's candy time. Candy time.
Should we do Laffy Taffy
Oh yeah.
or Sweet Tart Mini Chews? Let's do Sweet Tart Mini Chews quickly because
Okay.
they're easy. You get two flavors. I'm gonna try an orange first.
Yummy.
Yeah, again, I think you just like them because of sugar. Because that's boring. It's all right.
It tastes nice.
Well, yeah, it's fine. So let me tell you about, while we're timing, I'll open this up. My adventure recently, I've started playing the DLC for The Witcher. So The Witcher's really not a game for you, but you like fairy tales and stories and adventures.
Yeah, I've seen you do some of it.
Yeah, in general play, it's not the appropriate game for you to play. But I'll tell you about this adventure. Have you ever heard the fairy tale about the Prince Frog? The Princess and the Frog? Or something, I can't remember what it's called. Where the princess kisses the frog and it turns into a prince. Yeah. So in this one, and this is called Hearthstone, the Witcher DLC. It's like an add-on to the original game. And you hear about this monster that's in the sewers of this town. Oxenford, I think it's called. Oxenfree? I can't remember what the town's called. And you hear about this toad-like monster that's there, and women are going down there, ladies are going down there hoping to kiss him and turn into a prince, because the rumours are that he's a prince who's trapped in a toad's body. And so, but unfortunately, they're getting killed. People and men are going down there, warriors are going down there to fight it, and they're dying. And as you, the main character, you go down and you fight this ugly toad. And boy, it was an annoying fight, because you get close to him, he just jumps. And then every time he slams, it hurts you. So it was a really annoying fight.
It's kind of like, it would kind of like be Beauty and the Beast. He's an
that's
ugly
another-
beast, and then he turns into a prince.
That's a very similar kind of
But
story.
like a toad.
And principle, yeah. But the funny thing is, it wasn't just rumours. It was actually a prince. I killed the frog, and then it was a prince. And so I got Geralt, the main character, got in trouble because it was a prince from another country, and some guards and soldiers from his country came to look for him, and got there just as you killed him. And so now they took me across on a boat to their home country. So it was actually a prince.
Naughty.
It was actually a prince, but he was like killing people. It was a bad frog. It was a bag frog. It wasn't a cute little friendly one. It had like its mouth didn't just open up. It had like 3 lips. It was like opened up in like triangle.
So
And it had teeth, and frogs don't usually have like crazy teeth. So it was just this weird kind of adventure that I went on to go. It was like a fairy tale, but it was like real and well, an adult version of a fairy tale, I guess.
It was like
Let's try some Laffy Taffy.
you were naughty but good at the same time.
Yep. Oh.
Naughty for killing a prince. Good for
So- I've only ever heard of Laffy Taffy in Wreck-It Ralph. I don't know if you tried it.
It's quite soft.
I'm not laughing. That's alright. I kind of like that. It's not a too strong a flavour. But Laffy Taffy. There you go. Well, I don't know if we've got anything to talk about. We saw
Wait.
recently Black Panther.
Oh yeah.
2 thumbs up. It was a very good movie, wasn't it?
Yes.
It's.
The tick is amazing.
This is not. Oh yeah, he likes it because he loves everything with tech in it. Odin loves everything with tech. He's got
and
tech.
food.
We also saw Thor Ragnarok recently. Finally, I didn't like that much.
I loved it.
That was maybe 1 thumb up. 1 thumb up.
2 thumbs.
Yeah, I guess why you'd like it.
And actually, we got the portrait of it. Cause
Yeah, he loses his eye in that movie.
Yeah. Yeah, those are
And
good.
but Black Panther, this is not to speak bad of it at all, but I actually wouldn't class it in the same realm as the Marvel superhero movies. It didn't feel like a comic superhero movie,
Oh yeah.
which I think's a good thing. It was like a cool James Bond with a superhero character, if that makes sense. It's like a spy action film.
I don't know who James Bond is.
He's like a super spy.
Okay.
But I really dig it. It's really good.
It's a really good tickles.
Have we got anything else to talk about? No, I think that wraps us up.
Candy.
More candy. You have the yellow one, I have the purple one. So that was our American Candy tasting video cast. Let's chat, not play.
Yes.
And that wraps us up for
Missed
Easter
one.
weekend.
We missed one.
Yeah. Alright, well, send us up. Ah! This is Jolly Ranchers. I've only had Jolly Ranchers in the little packs, so these are like little sealed things. So I didn't realise it was going to be actually literally a hard candy like that. I don't want to eat that.
I would.
Because it's going to hurt my teeth. See, I'm old. But that wraps up. We hug it out.
Again.
Oh yeah, we didn't tell the people.
What?
Send us an email and we'll pitch you people into the draw and we can give away some t-shirts. So if you want some gaming related t-shirts, hit us up and we'd love to share some of our Loot Crate gaming merchandise and t-shirts with you. So send us an email in the description below.
Now they check it out.
Already did. And wave bye bye. Bye. Backwards wave.